There you go. We're back with nature corn, baby. We're back with nature corn. Tomorrow we're gonna get some good weather, so we're not gonna have this problem anymore, which is great. Okay. I'm not trying to be fast. I'm not necessarily trying to hurry up. I'm trying to make this digestible. I don't want you guys to watch a fucking 3 hours recap, because I wouldn't. So why would you, right? That's why we're doing this. Yesterday, realizing that the season 8 took me an hour 20 to recap, which is insane. So we got Ricky, who's going to the hospital to say, hey, I want to see the small kid, the baby, the Motel. Yes, his name is Motel. The fun part is we're seeing that George is there and he's talking about taking care of the kids, and they do a really good job at showing this. Ricky does a milk bottle himself. George buys it, so it's like, okay, well, what do you want? Something that's made with love or something that's bought? And it's safer to go to George, which is a problem for Ricky. Ricky now, his problem is, I had my grandson, now I lost him because my place isn't stable enough. There's a motivation, right? Which is super cool. We have Bubbles giving more liquor to Julian, which isn't enough. You got Julian stuff, and this is kind of important. Julian stuff was left at the trailer, kind of like a storing, but now they take away his stuff, which is normal because Julian said, I don't want to live in this park anymore, right? But still, it's a confirmation. We got Bubble crying because he's losing Julian, right? And the cool thing here is Jim actually tells them, yo, please stay. And Julian says, no, I gotta stay. And Lee's like, yo, you're Sunnyvale. And Julian, that's the coolest thing. This is really smart. Leahy tells Julian, you're Sunnyvale. Don't leave, you're Sunnyvale. And Julian is telling him, no, we're Sunnyvale. So he's trying to get in the good favor of Leahy. It was full of shit. So we got the hospital we're getting here. Jacob kind of fuck up. The cool thing is they wanna name the baby Ray, which is a reference to Ray LaFleur, the father of Ricky. But then Jacob fucked it up and he called him a Motel. And that's pretty much it. So you got more alcohol. Bubbles like, hey, are you really leaving? Are you really leaving? And he was like, yeah, I am leaving. Attention to details. Attention to detail is this. Use attention to detail. So the scene with Bubble wearing a sombrero. You can see the mark on the sombrero, which means he was wearing it for a while. Attention to details. That's important. So Bubble's like, yo, are you really leaving? It's like, yeah. And in this case, it's kind of important because Ricky is not allowed to live there. Julian now doesn't want to live there. So Bubbles does what? Does he stay in the trailer park or does he leave the trailer park? We're seeing we're doing the inventory of the motel. And once again, we got the motel. The really important thing is, technically speaking, the first time we went to the motel, it's tough because the first time we went to the motel, we also talk about we're getting the rock vodka, right? Some assets. Now, one of the things that are in the trailer or in the motel could be used to make cash. So there's more assets. So it's still continuing. Then we have the boys are making jokes. It's kind of cool, but again, it's the dumbest shit. Lucy gives Ricky a list, and it's saying, if you get that, I'm gonna be okay. There's a lot of funny things. For example, diaper. He says deeper, and then he says running water or that runs. So it's super fucking funny. We established that the motel is in a horrible place, but this is the first time where the motel is mentioned as a place where you could live. The motel could be a place that if we fix up, we could win. There was some part of it that Julian was saying, hey, I'm gonna buy the motel, you guys can live here. Yes, you can live here, but here's how bad it is. So, it's not a victory, but it could be a victory. Got Leahy and Randy having a hard time. There's a really sweet moment here where Randy says to Leahy, don't you miss us? And Leahy tells him, I never sure if I was by. So it sucks, but Randy's actually trying. So you got the auction. The price, the thing with the auction is you want to raise the price. What ended up happening is they were accorded to raise the price. What ended up happening is it's just a way to sell things. So Tommy Bean comes in like, don't sell my shit, but then he calls Cyrus. This is the introduction of Cyrus. Cyrus made some gay porno, and this is why he doesn't want to do it. Now, Cyrus is only in this episode, which sucks because we want more Cyrus. And then I believe this is the finale of Cyrus. I don't think we see him in season 10. Only in season 11. I don't think so. So we have a we kind of have a, how can I say this? A distraction with Ricky, but it doesn't work. Barbara's talking to Bubble and say, hey, I need some